Apex Legends is shit, and here's why. So I know the first thing you're thinking is, oh, maybe the game isn't shit, maybe you're just shit. I'm not shit at this game. I am very good at video games. The issue is that Apex is designed to make me lose. Look at this footage. Do you see how there are too many enemies on the screen and how my gun doesn't do enough damage to kill them fast enough and that my teammates are not helping me shoot them at all? This happens every game. And you know what? I'm not gonna hate on the vision that they're going for. How avant-garde of them to make a free-to-play hero shooter battle royale with season-based story progression. How bold of them to create something wholly unique out of every overused game design trope in recent memory. Now all they need is loot boxes. Oh fuck! Not to mention, 3/4 of the cast have annoying or boring personalities. But don't worry, there are 4 likable characters. And 2 of them are serial murderers, so you know they fucked up. Another issue is that there is no solo mode. This edition was made so that if you play with your friends, then you're going to have a Schrodinger's dog effect where you associate the good times with the game, when in fact, the game by itself is crap, and you're just having a good time because it's your friends. But you know what? To illustrate my point, I think I have to compare and contrast Apex with an almost perfect specimen of a game. Totally Accurate Battlegrounds, or Tab G. Now, it's not a perfect game, because I still don't win every single game, but most of the time that's because of hackers and not the game itself. Are you gonna die? He's down. Or not down, but... What the fuck? Is she just healing every time we shoot her? The reason it's a good game is because it's fun. It actively encourages a hyper-aggressive playstyle because it's a good game. See, when I die in Apex, I can hope that my PP brain teammates will pick me up, win the fight, win the next fight, and maybe, just maybe they'll remember to res me. Now watch what happens when you die in Tab G. You get to play a fun little minigame, and boom, you're back in the fight, anywhere you want. Another thing is the amount of character Tab G has over the amount of literal characters Apex has. Like I said, 3/4 of these guys just are boring to me. Who do we have? We've got Woman Soldier, Tony Stark, Meth Addict, VTuber, Literally Echo, Useless, Step on Me, Never Seen Anyone Play You, Hellspawn Incarnate, Young Adult Fiction Novel Protagonist, Lesbian, Nails on a Chalkboard, and Fat. Okay, Gibraltar's kind of funny because he reminds me of Hulk Hogan. In Tab G, we have no characters. But try and tell me that this gun doesn't have more personality than Horizon.
I use like a crossbow, like
Shallow pot with long handle. A huge problem in hero shooters is power creep and new characters outphasing old ones because they make a cool variation on an old ability, but it usually results in the old characters becoming redundant or an obvious worse choice. This hasn't happened with Apex yet because there's not enough characters, but I guarantee in the next character or two they're gonna reuse an old concept. Something that I learned from talking to someone who actually knows stuff about this game is the issue with defensive or setup type characters being either too powerful or completely useless. Apparently the comp scene a few years ago was just Caustic and Watson jacking off in a trailer-sized house waiting for the other teams to come inside, which isn't very fun in a game where you're supposed to be aggressive and running around all the time. I just want to end this video off by making a point, And I'm hoping that if you take anything away from this video, it's that you shouldn't play Apex.